Hello everyone. My topic for this speech would be on nutrition. So we all know that nutrition is extremely important for our health, and it also resembles the temple in which we live in, right? So a quote by Thomas Edison: "The doctor of the future will no longer treat the human frame with drugs, but rather will cure and prevent disease with nutrition." So the foods that we consume provide our body with nutrients, correct? So that also reflects upon our mood and energy. As I'm sure we've heard the phrase, you are what you eat, I find this to be extremely true and accurate because the foods that we consume affect us physically, mentally, as well as spiritually. And throughout my speech, I will be mentioning ways to hopefully get you into a better nutrition, but also show you ways to actually and still enjoy tasteful foods, even with making small changes throughout your diet. So, how does nutrition affect us physically? According to DHSS, Nutrition and Physical Activity by an unknown author and published date, eating smart and being active reduces risk of chronic disease such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and some cancers. So not only does having a healthy based nutrition physically provide you with a more energetic body, but it also provides you with an overall well-being. So some ways you can actually improve your nutrition is by simply drinking more water, being physically active, and making healthier alternatives, so eating cleaner. So I understand that we all crave foods, right? Especially like the late night snacks, right? So chips, cookies, cupcakes, ice cream. Make healthier decisions. Maybe still go for chips, but simply just go for a bag of chips with lower sodium, or maybe you're craving a specific type. Look at the back, look at the nutritional facts, and actually get the portion that's specified per serving. So another quote: Carolyn Denton states in University of Minnesota, taking charge of your health well-being on how does food impact our health, published year 2016. The food we eat gives our body the information and materials they need to function properly. Without eating the right foods and receiving wrong information, our metabolic process suffers and our health declines. So we can all make small healthy food swaps, right? So maybe trade your white rice, bread, and pasta for whole grain versions. Make the small change. Doing so would increase your fiber intake, which would aid in digestion. So I'm not here to tell you make all the changes at once. Take it slow. Just do it so you're able to keep up with it. What happens when we don't take nutrition seriously? This would contribute to actually increasing stress, tiredness, fatigue, and more prone to illnesses. So take nutrition seriously. And in addition to that, run, jog, walk at least for 30 minutes. Do more than you're used to, okay? Eat cleaner, drink water, stay fit. You'll see results. You'll see yourself and your body becoming even better. You'll see that you're happier. You're full of energy. And according to Aetna, food in food for your according to Aetna and Food for Your Mood, How Food Affects Mental Health, unknown, published state by Alice Gumston, the connection between diet and emotions stems for the close relationship between your brain and your gastrointestinal tract are often called your second brain. So by eating and maintaining a healthy diet, healthy food promotes the growth of good bacteria, which also has a positive effect in neurotransmitters. This allows for your brain to receive positive messages, which would connect to your mood and mental state to be really well. So on the other hand, having an unhealthy diet would cause inflammation, would have a negative impact with your neurotransmitters, which would lead for your mood to take a downfall. Not only that, but it can also lead to depression, anxiety, memory loss, and maybe possibly even aggression. So there are approximately 39 essential nutrients that we should be consuming on the daily with the foods that we intake throughout the day. But let's be real, we don't. So take that in mind and be thoughtful of what you eat, and try to implement them. Some foods that you should implement, try to consume foods that contain fiber, antioxidants, vitamin B, vitamin D, magnesium, calcium, the list goes on. Therefore, dysfunctions of the body and mind will affect with the consumption of the appropriate essentials. So let's be real. As humans, we are naturally entitled to be stressed. It can be either because of work, school, relationships. Stress is unavoidable, but the good thing is it is tameable. So according to Why the Food You Eat is Important for Spiritual Connection, published April 17, 2018 by John Foreman, a lot of people don't realize that the food you eat plays a huge role in your ability to reach that deep meditative state. So there's a deeper meaning as to what it means for your food to be good or bad, correct? As humans, we tend to unconsciously be aware of the food that we consume and let our bodies digest. So we just focus on the momentarily taste sensation that occurs in our mouth, and the consumption of healthy foods have a extreme positive impact on the body, and it provides positive thoughts, thus has a positive effect spiritually. So spiritually, it can help you with your emotions such as stress. Trust me, eating healthier helps relieve stress. Your values and beliefs may be different from you and me, since we have different beliefs, religions. This can also help you meditate even more, have a balanced mind, body, and soul. So overall, nutrition is important, correct? So it has a huge role in our lives and affects us on a daily basis. So take that into consideration, because it affects us physically, mentally, and spiritually. I challenge you to make the change. Improve your food consumption. Run, jog, walk, whatever you want. Maybe go play softball, go play soccer. Just stay active. Drink water, and I promise you'll see changes. Do this for at least 2 weeks. You'll be guaranteed changes. So some ways that improve your eating habits. So personally, I use coconut oil. I don't use regular sugar. I use coconut sugar. I tend to bake with almond flour. I avoid fried foods. For toppings or snacking, dried fruits. Instead of regular chocolate, use dark chocolate, or my favorite, cacao nibs. I increase my fiber intake, digestion, remember. I promise you, drink a water glass when you wake up. Helps throughout the whole day. You are full of energy, H2O, oxygen, everything. The water. Water is everything. Water is your life. Another thing is pasta, bread. Trade that. Explore has pastas that made out of chickpeas, lentils, etc. That type of bread contains better ingredients. Try almond butter and try coconut oil. Here are some recipes. I took the liberty to actually write down or type two of my favorite cookies. Try them out. They're addicting, and I promise you they don't taste like anything different from others. If possible, it's even better, and trust me, they're addicting, so be aware and change your consumption of food. And I promise you, you'll live a healthier and happier life. Thank you so much.